A little bit of improv with Joel. No. Well, that's just, I know that's not right. See, this is what I know about piano. I know like certain keys don't sell well with others.
No, I know it.
So,
too. I
like,
just can't find which
But
one's the right one.
just go, like, cause whatever you were playing in the beginning, that sounded nice. And don't worry about, I can cut this and loop it and make it sound pretty.
Do you still attend the choir that you was at before?
Huh?
Do you
Actually, I live in New Westminster.
Westminster? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is their son.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
And so I had to grow up with this guy. In fact, my mom babysat him a lot. I was like, Joel, go home. He's like, all right.
That old, are you?
Hey,
Like, no joke. Like, Joel, you're 20?
21.
21, and I'll be 23 this year. But my mom,
2 years.
I know, but my mom babysat them when they were young, and then when they were in Kamloops again.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently.
What?
I know. Who knows? Toby and Joel. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get your name straight.
I forget. Yeah, this is Joel.
Yeah.
You'll never see Toby, probably.
No. Toby's a little bit of a mystery man.
How are you connected? Trying to.
We're engaged.
There we go. I was gonna go for sister, but I wasn't going to. That's a good thing.
His sisters are way older.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I know all of them too. Or fortunately. There's.
You don't know.
I know of all of them. I haven't met all of them. And the one I haven't met, I don't remember her name. The oldest one. No, I do.
No, you still haven't met
Starts
them.
with
You
a
don't
T.
know them all.
Okay,
That's Tiana.
Tiana, and that's the oldest one. And then there's one more before that, before Haley, or is
There's Tiana, Haley, and Karis,
yeah,
the adopted ones, and there's Katira, who's my biological sister.
yeah, that's the one I don't know. Clearly.
That's the younger. She's younger than me.
Older than Joel, Toby.
No, younger than Toby too.
Really?
Born the year after Toby.
Word. Learn something new every day.
50 million.
It was nice to see you, Stanley. I should be here next week.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. If you noticed
Good
that.
job with setting the right tone there.
Yeah.
That's exactly the sort of thing that I like to
I try. It's an effort.
see. I know it's mostly about restraining yourself and then restraining yourself and then restraining yourself a bit more. Am I right?
Yeah, actually, sounds spot on. Cause I just want to.
I know.
In fact, earlier I was in the gym just like rocking it out, and what is her name? The lady that runs the back sound area. Yeah, she was like, James, keep it down, because I was just like, no one was here yet, and she came from here over there, and just like I'm so sorry, but yeah, I was rocking.
That sounds like you.
Rested, by the way.
Yeah, no, I am. I was up at like 7 this morning, just ready to go, and that's why I was here. I beat you here, man.
Beat me here. I know.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, I was up at 7 too.
Yeah, I got up. I didn't eat anything. I was
Just
like, wow, what a
my
beautiful
parents'
day.
dog.
And then I came here. I stopped by Starbucks for a coffee, which gives me the energy I don't need. But
I don't buy no day before, so I'm not going to try to stop. I'm already.
I liked your sermon. You know, I'm not going to lie. I sat back there. I sat right behind here.
Yeah.
And just listened, and certain moments I just was in prayer because I did enjoy your message, and I think that's something that's not spoken about a lot is like
Christmas that.
well no like no not only that like but like just the reality of war and like how Jesus did come in a time where the world was struck by hurt and pain, and you know, you're right. They kind of thought he was going to be this great, like, strong, buff warrior with a golden sword or something, and then he comes as like on a donkey, you know, and they're like, who is this man? And like, I don't know. I really
The ancient version of peacekeepers.
like it resonated in me, and I found myself just in prayer, and I was like, I don't know, like it was a good message, and I didn't say anything.
Yeah. It was difficult to share about my father-in-law that
Yeah.
I haven't told
Many.
any
Yeah.
family friends.
Well, you know, sometimes like I have a hard time sharing like my testimony because it always just hits me, because I realize like I am where I am today because of my trials and because of the fact that I went through what I went through. And I think it's good to get it out and speak with a congregation or speak with other fellow ambassadors of Christ, because I mean they're able to support you and able to, you know, have not maybe a sense of understanding but a sense of sympathy or apathy. I don't know which one would appropriately be placed in that line. Which one is sympathy? Sympathy,
I think, is the one where they've gone through the same thing.
No, I thought that was empathy.
Probably empathy is the best one. Empathy, you feel,
I don't know.
you feel the same.
You can tell I'm a English major. But no, like for me, like sometimes when I just even speak about like, you know, even like what my mom had to go through raising all of us, and like as a single parent and like everything, it's just, I don't know, like sometimes it brings me to tears, and that's why I don't like talking about it, because like I don't like to cry. And I don't like to present myself as someone that cries, but everyone cries. But I'd rather just be strong and say, like, I'm not going to cry. But, like, I don't know if you were here that day. I was telling a brief part of my testimony. Like, I can't help it, but I just cried because I realized, like no one was under that ice with me, man. Like, no one. Just me.
You weren't there, so you don't know it. Were you there?
No,
I wasn't
wasn't
physically there.
He wasn't physically, but he was in Kamloops on that
Yeah,
time.
I was in Kamloops at that time, and I did hear about it, but
Like,
I wasn't physically there.
No.
I don't know where I was.
Probably at home.
Yeah, not
I hope
freezing
so.
under the ice.
Yeah. But like, you know, in my moment,
It's something, yeah.
yeah, like in my moment of facing death, I was afraid not to die, but I was afraid that like I didn't know what to expect. And so like literally in that time, I just gave myself to the Lord, and I like whatever I prayed about obviously resonated in my heart and was true. And it says, like, I just finished reading this in like I think it's in Ephesians or 1 Corinthians. It's marked in my Bible. I don't remember. But anyways, it just talks about, like, when you pray to me and come to me with full-heartedness, I will be listening. And I like, even now, I talk about that, and because I read that, and I, like, this was last night, and I thought about, like, my moment and, like, under the ice, and I realized, like, I was pouring my heart out because I did not want to die. And it wasn't like, God save me, like, please, like, I'm young, like, I have my whole, it was like, I don't want to die, like, please, like, just, and you know, no one was under there. It was a cloudy day. It was like, you remember Kamloops cloudy days.
Oh,
you
yeah.
could see the sun, like, just the circle, no shadow. And yet, man, there was, like, freaking light coming through that water. Like someone was holding a spotlight. And the worst part about it is, like I was, prior to even praying, I thought I could punch my way through the ice, and then I lost all my energy and my oxygen, and like, just to sum things up, like, I just gave my wholeheartedness in prayer and said, like, I'm not ready to die, but, like, if this is where I die, like, I just want you to know, Lord, I want to be at peace with you because you're at peace with us. And, like, you know, when I was sort of praying that, I just remembered, like, vividly seeing, like, Peter and Paul out on the water with Jesus, and then Peter stepping out and just sinking because he doubted his faith. And for some reason, that just told me I cannot doubt my faith here. And then it was like such a calm reassurance, like, James, look behind you. It wasn't like swim left, go like, 9 nautical miles right. Like, it was just look behind you. That is all. Just look. just like he said to Peter, just walk to me, just step, just go. What a simple command. Just look behind you. I looked, and then, there's my lifesaver. I don't even remember swimming over there. It was just like, oh, light, cool. And then I saw water. I'm like, oh, cool. And then I saw my brothers and his friends just like shocked. And like, I went to the hospital. I had no hypothermia. They thought I might have brain damage, water in my lungs, this, that. I went home the same day, went to school the next day. Or the following weekend. Or the following week, because it was on a weekend. It might have been like Saturday or something. But like, that's like my testimony. I have faith because I have witnessed my life before death, and God delivered me life. And I think like that is what's hard for me to say, like, I almost died. And if it wasn't, I don't know, what if I wouldn't have looked, man? What if I would have just been ignorant and said, like, would I be here today? I don't know. What if I didn't have faith? What if I didn't pray? There's so many things, like, what if? But like, the fact is like, I gave my heart to the Lord, and He delivered me upon death. And I love that. And that's why I have the faith I have today, because, like, I mean, it's just one of many incidences in my life where God has 100% just said, like, dude, I'm here. And you don't have to be afraid.
God proved himself to you.
Yeah, 100%. And, like, that's why I think your message, especially when you were talking about, your growing up and whatnot, like, it hit me. And it was like, I just thank God for my life. And I just sat back there and prayed. And then I was just in prayer, like listening, but I was just praying. And then I heard the music. I was like, yeah, I should probably just tap away. Look at my drum kit, man. That's ridiculous.
You can do it, though.
Whatever.
That worked just fine.
Yeah,
Well, what's
but
wrong with that
I'll
one?
see you around, Stanley. Are you here next week?
Yeah, I should be here.
Yeah, maybe I'll give you a
next week.
call during the week, and maybe we could go for
Yeah. Well,
a coffee or a tea or something.
seeing as everyone's gone, it's possible to go for lunch if you're interested.
You want to go for lunch?
Yeah, that would be the best way, because the week is really just
Yeah,
really busy.
hectic?
I get off at 6, I usually work overtime.
Where do you want to go for lunch?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I was thinking about lunch, but this guy has no money, so I didn't want to say anything.
Where are you guys going out for lunch?
No, we're probably just gonna go back to my parents' house.
Yeah, they're
House
house sitting.
Actually, we're dog sitting.
Yeah, I didn't know your parents had a dog. I showed up, and your dog's like, and I'm like, dude, calm down, bro. And he's like jumping out the window at me. I'm like,
Yeah.
you
That's
never
us,
had a dog, man. I mean,
No, we haven't. Well, we did in
let's-
Nanaimo.
let's
We
do
moved
that.
in Nanaimo.
Go for lunch, and you guys could come if you wanted to, but you don't have to, because...
Well,
Joel,
where are you guys planning on going?
Yeah, there's...
oh man, I'm still recording this. Oops.